Hello everybody, this is the Hamptons Butcher, and today we're going to be going over 3 different types of spare ribs that you could barbecue. You could cook them in the oven, but I think best they're to be barbecued. So, before I go into this, if you like my content and enjoy the stuff that I put out, please subscribe. It helps me out, and it helps you out also. I try to go over content that helps you during your supermarket shopping. A lot of stuff is confusing when they go to see their butcher in their supermarket, and people have a hard time. So that's why I started my YouTube channel, to help people in their shopping experience. So what I have in front of me is 3 different types of ribs of pork. The top one is a spare rib, and that's basically the rib cage of a pig. The other part is a baby back, and the one below it is a country style. The baby back comes from also the loin, but it's where the fillet connects to, and the one below that is also part of the loin, but that connects more towards the shoulder end of the loin of pork. And with this one, the baby backs, it's scooped out, and this is here the meat's left on. If you could tell, this is pretty much basically the shape of a baby back, but the meat's left on with a country style spare rib. There we go. All are great. I prefer spare ribs and baby backs over country style. It's just my preference. I know a lot of people and a lot of butchers that have been around a long time. Even my father, they like country style spare ribs. They can be seasoned anyway, and they usually taste pretty good. I mean, most full rack of any one of the, full rack of baby backs and spare ribs, I'd say a full rack of spare ribs could easily feed 3 to 4 people, where a baby back, a full rack, that's a half a rack by the way, will feed about 2 to 3 people, 2 hungry people, 3 light eaters, and a package of 4 of the country style can easily feed 2 to 3 people. So you want to gauge it like a half a pound per person with the bone in, and I guess that's a good reference to go by. There's not much meat on the baby backs. It's just that little piece of meat that's on the bone. The spare ribs tend to have a little bit more meat on them, and the country styles are loaded with meat. That's why you only see fewer riblets with them. A good trick to know with the baby backs and the spare ribs is that there's a membrane back here, and a good trick and a good thing to ask your butcher is to pull that membrane off for you. They'll cook better, and you won't get that membrane stuck in your teeth while you're eating. I have one guy, he asks me all the time, hey Chris, do me a favor, I'll be in town, can you have 3 racks waiting for me? And usually I'll take care of him and do it. And the same goes for the spare rib. They have this little membrane back here. This, you kind of use a knife. This right here, if you look at the membrane right here, I mean, you could even do it yourself at home. Once you get it started, it pulls right off, and it makes your eating experience a whole lot better. So, also when, get this straight, there we go. Also, when picking these out, you want a nice light pink color, like the ones in front of me over here. You don't want to get anything too dark. That usually means it's getting old, or the meat could be a little tough. And you want a little fat. Everybody likes things lean, but a nice little grain, like here in the country style. You want to see this, and a nice pink, vibrant color. So, alright everybody, this is for 3 different types of spare ribs that you'd see in your supermarket. If you have any questions, please comment below. Also head over to my website, www.thehamptonsbutcher.com. Thank you everybody, and I'll see you soon. And get ready for that great summer coming up.